And we're back on Thursday night. The Toledo Rockets will open the regular season at the Glass Bowl against New Hampshire. Toledo is picked to win the MAC West. I'll tell you what, they have a tough non-conference schedule, though, with Ohio State, Boise State, and Syracuse all on the docket. Tonight, Tim Beckman is in the house as we go one-on-one. First of all, Coach Beckman, thanks for coming in. It's been a long camp. Like, you're back in the house now. You're out of the dorms.
Yeah, my back isn't as sore right now. I got back in my own bed, but you know, it's something we got to do, Joe. It's something that we do as head football coaches. It's about building a team, building a family. So we're going to make that obligation to the team that I'll stay with them.
Let's talk about this year, because you start on Thursday night against New Hampshire, and then you've got Ohio State, Boise State, Syracuse. I mean, you got another tough schedule, but going into this game on Thursday night, just give us a little synopsis. You're probably going to play both quarterbacks, and Danton and Owens. It's kind of a nice problem to have.
No problem, no question. I mean, it's something that we're excited about seeing how they perform against a very good football team. 97 weeks they've been in the top 25. You know, they've beaten the likes in the last 5 years of Marshall and Northwestern and Rutgers, and so they've won some big football games, New Hampshire has. So it'll be a challenge. There's no question. They'll be ready to play us, and of course we'll be ready to play them.
How tough is it not to look forward to that next game, Ohio State sitting on the schedule? Because with the problems they're having over at Ohio State, a lot of people think, and I know you got to go into the games thinking you can win that game.
Well, I mean, we go into every game saying that we have an opportunity if we take care of what we need to take care of, and that's the only thing we control is what the Rockets do. I think the first and foremost thing is that we didn't end last football season the way we would like to by winning that bowl game. We didn't win it. So our players are kind of hungry for a win and getting back on that winning track again.
That was a real heartbreak. You lose that, you know, a hook and ladder on 4th and 17 in the last second field goal. Does that kind of stick with you to say, okay, we didn't accomplish our goal?
I think you're definitely right there. You know, we've got opportunity, and that's what we had last year. We fell one game short to being in the championship game. We didn't win our bowl game. We haven't won an opener. I mean, that's another thing. We haven't won a homecoming game. So that's 4 big goals that our seniors have set for themselves as you know, hey, we're going to leave a legacy with this program.
Talk a little bit about the quarterbacks. Both guys played last year and played successfully last year. Eric Page going into another year of him. How good is this kid? I mean,
he's fabulous. He's fabulous. And what people don't know is they see what he does on the football field, but what Eric does during practice, what he's done this summer, he's gotten bigger, he's gotten stronger, he's made his game better. He's blocking better. He's just, you know, he's an exciting young man to be around because football means something to him, and he wants to be successful, even on and off the field. So, you know, he's fun to be around, and we look forward to a great season with Eric Page.
You look forward to every season, but, you know, now the kids have been in your program for a while. You're kind of established yourself here. Is this going to be the best team, or can you get a feel this early? I mean, before we've even played one game, can you get a feel that, man, I might have something special here with all these guys coming back?
Well, that's what we build the program for, and boy, I hope it's not the best team ever, because we're not to where we want to be yet. But we've talked about building this program, and we've talked about getting it back to the tradition-rich program that Toledo's had forever. So, you know, I think we're taking steps in the right direction. We know that it'll be a challenge each and every week, especially the way this conference is this year. Very evenly matched. So we're going to, as we always say, take care of what the Rockets can take care of and try to succeed from there.
Scheduling-wise, Ohio State's on the schedule. Boise State's coming to the Glass Bowl. Then you're going to Syracuse. Again, a very tough non-conference schedule. Yes, it prepares you, but at the same time, you risk injury.
That's Toledo. Since I've known about the University of Toledo, they've always played, you know, top-notch non-conference opponents. It's just been year in and year out. This year's no different.
College football in general is a mess. We know what's going on in Ohio State. We're waiting for the NCAA to make its final ruling. Miami, it's a mess. It's a mess. What are we going to do to clean this up? Can we clean it up? And should we just say, okay, we're going to pay the athletes?
It's tough. I mean, you hit the nail on the head. To be able to control 105. You know, you try to build the trust factor in each and every one of your football players. You tell them to be accountable. You try to open a communication line so that you're knowing exactly what's going on in their lives. But to know exactly what's going on with 105, it's tough. There's no question. But again, as I talk about it, we're talking about the Rocket family, and I hope our players, and I know our players, know how important it is as a coach to know exactly what's going on in their lives so that we can help them and provide opportunities for them to better themselves life-wise. So, you know, is there an answer for that question? Well, I don't have that answer. I'm just worried about the 105 that we have and making sure that we're doing what's necessary and what's right.
Well, you show that you're not afraid of discipline. You've kicked some guys off. You've suspended some guys and you know, welcomed some back in the program after they met certain requirements. It's almost like you have to.
We have standards that we set with this program, and you know, the players know the expectations and what needs to be met, and if it's not met, then you know, we have to go with what we think is going to make us a successful family.
Last question before we get you out of here. 9 of your 12 games are going to be basically on national TV.
That's an outstanding thing. And as you mentioned, I mean, yeah, it's great for the university and it's great for our football program. Yes, it helps us with recruiting, but ultimately it helps this community. And that's what Toledo Rocket football is about. It's not just about the university or the football program. It's about this community.
It starts Thursday night. Come out. Pack the glass. 530 gold.
Yeah, 530 gold.
530 gold. Get your tickets now because it's going to be the hottest ticket in town. Coach Beckman, we don't want to lose you, man. You keep having all this success, you're going to go off to bigger and better things.
Oh, we're happy being here. There's no question. There's nothing like being with your family, and Mom and Dad get to see me each and every day.
Well, Toledo's lucky to have you, Coach.
Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.